Hey folks, this is Gray here, and today we're going to go on a quick little hike. I don't want to say quick, but we're going to go on a hike, and I brought my gear with me just to kind of do a little recording out here, and I haven't done this in a while, so I figured I would do it and take you guys along on some of my trek and see if you guys enjoy. So I'll see you on the trail. Hey, what's up folks? This is GreyMan here, and just going on a hike today. Figured I might share this. I haven't decided if I'm going to share this or not, but I figured I'd record it at least just in case I decide to. A lot of you folks always ask what I do on my downtime, and every day that I'm off or have the opportunity to do so, I go out for these hikes, which if you've been watching my video for quite some time, you probably know, right? But the sun is very bright out. It's about, let me see, I think it's about 76 out here in Florida. So not too bad. I'm heading over. I know the sun is going to mess with my footage here, but it's going to get a little dark in my face and whatnot, unless I'm all the way turned around, where, as you can see, how the sun reacts to my face. But it gets bright. But you see that lake back there? That's where I'm headed. It's one of my favorite spots to kind of chill out and relax, and just looking to see if anything's changed over the past few months now. But we're gonna head over there and sit down and probably make a cup of coffee or tea, depending on what I got in my bag here, and relax for a little bit and enjoy some of this weather that we're having. I know some of you folks are in very, very cold weather, so I can understand that. But it's good to come out here and work out a sweat. You got to stay in shape some way or another. Trudging through some of the grass and greenery back there is always fun, instead of going down the normal way. A lot of people will take these trails. You can see that behind me there. They'll take the trails, and that is kind of doesn't really provide any resistance for you when you're doing some of these hikes. So it's better to go off trail and get your heart pumping, you know what I mean? All right. I'm going to continue to walk and see where I can set up a little area for myself to relax in and hydrate and all that fun stuff like that. And I'll see you guys shortly, possibly. You guys always like it when I go on hikes and you guys wanted to see stuff like edible and wild plants and stuff like that. Now this plant here that I'm going to show you is the fruit is not edible, but the leaves you can make into a tea that some folks do, and they did this back in the Civil War. And this is what they call inkberry here. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but that is inkberry. But the leaves you can take and make a tea out of. The fruit, you really can't consume that as a human. But knowing your plants is huge, because at least you can use the leaves here to make a tea. But I thought I would share that with you folks. Pretty cool. Alright folks, well, I enjoyed my little relaxation over by the water and whatnot. I have to say today is an actual awesome day. Feeling good out here. Like I said, nature is just something that's very underestimated or underrated. That's what I meant to say. Just because it's just so relaxing. It's kind of soul cleansing, if you want to call it that, being out here. and I'm checking out this bird. I doubt I'll be able to catch it. I was just flying by, enjoying its cruise with the nice breeze that is out here. Anyways, there's really nothing to the video other than I'm out here just doing my thing, and figured I would share with you folks. I got only a few miles to hike out of here. It's not too bad. Like I said, not a very heavy duty hike, but I always carry my pack on me, so that's a plus, because like I've always said, you always want to use what you have and get used to wearing it, especially if you ever had to leave in a quick situation, you know. But anyways, if I come across anything else cool other than the beautiful scenery behind me, as you guys can see there, it's just always gorgeous out in this area. That's why I always come back. It's just something that I enjoy, and checking it out and just sitting out here and watching the fish jump and little things like that, you know. It's better than dealing with the hustle and bustle of life per se. But hopefully I won't make this video too long. What's up, folks? So I did, as I was cutting through some of the brush here, I found this like a kind of higher elevation spot that I wanted to show you folks. Usually most of the trails are flat, and I thought this was kind of cool. I don't know if you can tell, but the trees behind me, I'm pretty much at their tops. I'm probably about, I don't know if you guys can see down there or not. It may be around, I don't know, 15 feet or so, but I thought that was kind of neat. Got a little bit of a higher vantage point than I usually do crossing these trails. But I'll spin the camera around and let you guys take a look. Alright folks, well, that was a relaxing time, enjoying nature and whatnot and what it has to offer. As I always tell most of you folks out there, if you have an opportunity to get out and enjoy a little bit of things, do so. Hey, like I said, it's good for the soul, it's good for the mind, good for the body. I mean, you can't beat it, to be honest with you. I mean, everybody's nature is different. This is what our Florida landscape somewhat looks like. You know, a lot of you guys who have been watching me for quite some time have seen this type of environment, and other Florida preppers that come out here in the woods and do things. But me, I usually do a lot of hiking and stuff like that. Looking forward to doing some camping this year, hopefully. It's just trying to have the time off to do so. That's the rough part of it. But eventually we'll get it knocked out, right? But other than that, if I come across anything else on my hike on the way out, I'll turn the camera back on and see what we catch. Other than that, I truly appreciate you guys watching this little video of mine out here doing my dailies, you know what I mean? you gotta just try to get as fit as possible in that aspect, be it if you're lifting weights or you're at the gym or whatever. But I'd rather come out here, put on my pack, and enjoy nature. That's just the way I like to do it myself, and build that cardiovascular. Along the way, with all the weight that you're carrying, you're building your core strength, you know, with your backpack on you and whatnot. Most of you guys have probably seen my pack before. I got all kinds of crap on it. But I just never know what I'm going to come across in these areas and stuff like that. It looks like I am at the trailhead, so I'm probably going to head out that way. You go out that way to head out to around the lake on the other side, and you'll come out down that way towards another trail that kind of forks into a path to get to a parking lot per se, to get yourself out of this area. But all in all, I had a good time. I know some of you folks are like, well, Gray, we didn't get to watch the whole thing. I do apologize. Sometimes I get carried away and I'm not really thinking of everything in general, like recording and whatnot. I do bring a lot of my camera gear with me, just in case. You know, like I found that inkberry. I thought I would share that. Whenever I come across, I've been looking for some muscadine. I haven't seen that. I'm gonna probably go ahead to that one trail this week where I caught it last year, and see if it's still over in that area and whatnot. And if that happens, I will show you that as well. But there's a lot of different things out here in Florida that you can consume out in the wild. You know, you got the heart of palm. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the heart of palms. What do they call it? Swamp cabbage and whatnot. And again, with the muscadine grapes, sometimes you'll find all kinds of different wild edibles out here. And I'm working on trying to show more of that as I'm going down these Florida trails. All right, other than that, I'll see you guys on the rebound. I'll be live tomorrow night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if I don't catch you from now until then. All right, God bless. This is GreyMan, and I'm out.